Come and listen in to the radio station where the mighty host of heaven sing. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on.
Hi, it's Lynn here, bringing you my Abundant Life Around the World program from the studios of Country and Southern Gospel in Northern Ireland. And thank you for having me in your little part of your world, and I hope you enjoy the next hour.
Yeah, turn your radio on, in glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the gospel radio.
I walk with love along the way, and oh, it is a holy day. No more I suffer cruel fear. I feel God's presence with me here. The joy that none can take away is mine. I walk with love today. Who walks with love along the way shall talk with love and love obey. God's healing truth is free to all. Our Father answers every call. 'Tis He dispels the clouds of gray, that all may walk with love today. Come walk with love along the way. Let childlike trust be yours today. Uplift your thought with courage, go. Give of your heart's rich overflow, and peace shall crown your joy-filled day. Come walk with love along the way.
'Tis He that dispels our clouds of grey. May you walk with love along the way, with childlike faith today. That was Arthur Blanche opening the program for you this morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it may be for you in this big wide world. And I hope it's going to be a great day and a great week ahead for you. And may your heart be calm and your spirits high, and accept that there is a reason for everything, and in time all will be well. In His time, not ours. What the Man Said, Gary and Clelia Adams.
Why do they weep still in Jordan? And why do they cry in Galilee? Why are there heartaches by the million? And why do people long to be free? 'Cause when the man said, this way to heaven, fools knew a better way to go. When the man said, this way to heaven, this mad crazy world said no. Why are brothers fighting yet with brothers? And why aren't guns and battleships a toy? Why are little babies cold and hungry? And why are nations building to destroy? 'Cause when the man said, this way to heaven, fools knew a better way to go. When the man said, this way to heaven, this mad crazy world said no.
Mothers bowed with cares. Why is there so little understanding? And why is revolution everywhere?
'Cause when the man said, this way to heaven, fools knew a better way to go. When the man said, this way to heaven, this mad crazy world said no. 'Cause when the man said, this way to heaven, fools knew a better way to go. When the man said, this way to heaven, this mad crazy world said no.
Indeed, what the man said, and what the man said, and the fools didn't believe him, and they still don't believe him today, do they? But you know what? I know and I do believe that he is still alive and well, living in us and through us today. He's not dead. And I'm going to play you a couple of testimonies now from Robin Beasley. It's just a couple of little testimonies, and he's still alive and well, like I said, because he's done the same for me. Listen to what Robin has to say. She's from Tweed Heads in New South Wales.
My name is Robin Beasley, formerly Robin Green. Many people in Australia know me as Robin Green, the gospel singer, and I have been singing professionally for over 30 years. Well, I grew up in a faith-believing Christian home. My parents were Pastor Peter and Eva Morgan. My father felt led of the Lord to travel to the Northern Territory, and I lived there for about 43 years. When I was 11, I actually lost my sight. I had a kidney infection, totally lost my sight in the use of my legs. And I remember crying out to God and saying, God, if you heal me, I'll sing for you and I'll travel for you and I'll tell people about you. Now, I didn't know you weren't meant to bargain with God, but, you know, I was this desperate little 11-year-old girl. So God heard my prayers and the prayers of my parents, and after only 3 days of blindness, I regained my sight again, and 2 weeks later, the use of my legs. So I'm exhibit A to the miraculous healing power of Jesus. Me and God, we got this great thing going, you know. He speaks to me and I listen, and yeah, I'm a daughter of the King. I love praying for the sick. That's my ministry. I've seen so many miracles. When I was a young girl, I was only 16 years of age, and I prayed for a little boy. He had club feet. And I put his feet in my hands, and his little feet began to grow before my eyes. Toes were full, they were pushing out. That little child stood up with normal feet. And I prayed for a young man. He was paralysed for 3 years, waist down, couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. He was injured in an Australian rules game, and we prayed for him. And after about 5 hours, he came walking up to see us to have a cup of tea, and he was walking normally. And God said to me, the days of miracles are not dead and gone. There's greater things yet to be done. I'm presently employed as a domestic violence counsellor, counselling females who have been through domestic violence. Yeah, so I see a lot of trauma, a lot of heartaches, a lot of pain, but I try the best I can to help a woman to move forward. And on weekends, I'm a travelling singer, songwriter, preacher, prophetess, grandmother. Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there's no other. 'cause Jesus is the way. I love that old song of Andre Crouch's. Powerful song. You know, if you have problems in your life, if you're feeling sick in your body, if you're lonely and you're distressed, or you're experiencing domestic violence, or you've been through some traumatic experience, I want to tell you that Jesus is the answer. He can heal your body. He can deliver your tormented minds. He can save your sinful soul. He can do everything for you that you need. And I believe we've got to tell the world that Jesus is the answer for the world today.
Robin Beasley, and what powerful testimonies she has shared there. And I can go along with it 100% because I have had a miracle healing in my own life. That's why I can sit here today and do what I do. And God healed me when the doctors couldn't. So Jesus is the answer for the world today if we would only look to him. And wow, what great testimonies that she shared. And I have seen things like that happen when I went to India and we prayed for people. I saw those things firsthand with my own eyes, which caused me to just say, how great thou art. And he is. Here is Kim Ritchie to sing that for us.
Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hands have made, I see the stars, I
Indeed, how great thou art. What he's done for others, he can do for you, because it's no secret what God can do. He hideth my soul in the cleft of a rock, and covers me there with his hand, and he's there to cover you and to be there for you, even when everyone else only sees our faults. God still sees our possibilities. Give him a chance today, because it is no secret what God can do. Cole Hardy.
The chimes of time ring out the news, another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for added strength, your courage to renew. Do not be disheartened, for I have news for you. It is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he'll do for you. With arms wide open, he'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do. There is no night, for in his light you'll never walk alone. You'll always feel at home wherever you may roam. There is no power can conquer you while God is by your side. Just take him at his promise. Don't run away and hide. It is no secret what God can do. What he's done for others, he'll do for you. With arms wide open, he'll pardon you. It is no secret what God can do.
Indeed, it is no secret what God can do, and he can do for you what he's done for others. Good morning and welcome, good afternoon and welcome, good evening and welcome, wherever it is for you, to Abundant Life with Lynn through the studios of Oz Radio Gold in Tamworth. Here is the O'Donnells now, and all you have to do is cast your burdens on him and leave them there. Leave them there for him to deal with.
Oh God in heaven, hear my prayer. Do not hide, 'cause I am restless and in pain. Attend to me, attend to me. So cast your burden on the Lord, He will sustain you. Cast your burden cast your burden on the Lord. If I had wings like a dove, I'd fly away, fly away. The winds would carry me afar, and we would rest in deep rest. So cast your burden on the Lord, He will sustain you. Cast your burden on the Lord and have no fear. Cry aloud your voice, He'll hear, oh yes, He'll hear. So cast your burden on the Lord. When trusted friends have turned away, leaving you alone, you're all alone. There is but one, yes, only one, who'll hear your voice, hear your voice. So call on God, morning, noon, and night. He'll give you rest, He'll give you rest. Yes, cry aloud and have no fear. You'll not be moved, you'll not be moved. So cast your burden on the Lord, He will sustain you. Cast your burden on the Lord and have no fear. Cry aloud your voice, He'll hear, oh yes, He'll hear. So cast your burden on the Lord. Cry aloud your voice, He'll hear, oh yes, He'll hear. So cast your burden on the Lord.
Yes, cast your burden on the Lord and have no fear. You need not have any fear with Him because there's nothing to fear. And all we have to do is just ask Him to help us. Help me, Lord. True faith, is keeping your eyes on God when the world around you is falling apart. We can do that. We can. Absolutely we can, with His help. Like I said, and all we have to do is ask. He says, you have not because you ask not. 3 little words is all we have to say, or even 2. Help me. This is myself.
Lord, help me walk another mile, just one more mile. I'm tired of walking all alone. Lord, help me smile another smile, just one more smile. You know I just can't make it on my own. I never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. Now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart, bend in me, I'm begging you, please help me. I need to feel the touch of your tender hand. Move the chains of darkness. Let me see, Lord, let me see just where I feed into your master plan. I never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. Now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart, I'm begging you, please help me. With a humble heart, I'm begging you, please help me.
Telephone to glory, oh what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Made by God the Father for His very own. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. Central's never busy, always on the line. You can hear from heaven almost any time. 'Tis a royal service built for one and all. When you get in trouble, give this royal line a call. Telephone to glory, oh what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Made by God the Father for His very own. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. There will be no charges, telephone is free. It is built for service, just for you and me. There will be no waiting on this royal line. Telephone to glory always answers just in time. Telephone to glory, oh what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Made by God the Father for His very own. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. Telephone to glory, oh what joy divine. I can feel the current moving on the line. Made by God the Father for His very own. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone.
Jimmy Little, of course, there with the royal telephone. Psalm 92:4 says, "For you, Lord, have made me glad. I will triumph in the works of your hands." You know, God's guidance in the past gives courage for the future. Little story from Joe Stoll called Rearview Mirror Reflections. And he has this to say, "I've always thought that you can see the hand of God best in the rearview mirror. Looking back, it's easier to understand why He placed us in the home that He did, why He brought certain people and circumstances and into and out of our lives, why He permitted difficulties and pain, why He took us to different places and put us in various jobs and careers. In my own life," he says, "I get a lot of clarity, though not perfect clarity, that's heaven's joy, but about the wise and loving ways of God as I reflect on the ways He has managed my journey by the works of His hand." You can read that in Psalm 92:4. By the works of His hand, like I just read before. It makes me glad and strikes a note of joy in my heart to see how often God has assisted, directed and managed the outcomes so faithfully. Looking ahead, though, is not always so clear. Isn't that the truth? Have you ever had that lost feeling when the road ahead seems twisted, foggy and scary? Before you move into your next year, stop and look in the rearview mirror of the year gone by and joyfully realize that God meant it when he said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not fear. You can read that in Hebrews 13:5-6. You can read all about it. With the promise of God's presence and help in mind, you can move ahead with utmost confidence. Shall not he who led me safely through the footsteps of this day lead with equal understanding all along my future way? Someone named Adams wrote those words. Let's go now with just an instrumental and gives us time to reflect on how good and what a friend Jesus is to us. And this is the instrumental, of course, from Lindsay Butler and Peggy Gilchrist. What a friend we have in Jesus. No greater friend.
hesitate. You'll have direction in the steps that you take. In the words of the Bible, the more that I read, the closer to Jesus it seems to bring me. This shack is no mansion, there's holes in the tin, where once there were nails like the ones that held him. The voice of the children, a beautiful rhyme, songs about holding his hand in mine. Its melody line fits to the stories that run through my mind. In the words of the Bible, the more that I read, the closer to Jesus it seems to bring me. This shack is no mansion, there's holes in the tin, where once there were nails like the ones that held him. The voice of the children, a beautiful rhyme, songs about holding his hand in mine. Jesus, you won't hesitate. You'll have direction in the steps that you take. In the words of the Bible, the more that I read, the closer to Jesus it seems to bring me. This shack is no mansion, there's holes in the tin, where once there were nails like the ones that held him. The voice of the children, a beautiful rhyme, songs about holding his hand in mine. Songs about holding his hand in mine. Songs about holding his hand in mine.
Peter Code, walking with Jesus, no better one to walk with. You know, joy comes from the Lord who lives in us, not from what's happening around us. It's Him who is in us. Draw on Him for your joy, your peace, and everything else. Because He promises that, you know what, we will never walk alone. We won't walk alone when He's with us and beside us and in us. How can we be alone?
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk
endless paths, and the way is long, and doubt and despair fill your mind.
At the end of the paths is a shining light, and the hope of tomorrow you'll find, you will find. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Amen to that, because that's one of his promises. You know what? Because his is the greatest story ever told, and it still is today. We're going to hear that from, that was the O'Donnells, by the way, and we're going to hear from Wendy Cochran now. The greatest story ever told is his story.
I don't want to hear about Tom Sawyer, and I've heard of Huckleberry Finn. I've spent a day on Treasure Island, the Lost Horizon I have seen. Some people like to waltz Matilda and tell about the drover's dream, how Andy's gone with the cattle, the dying stockman's final plea. But what about the greatest story? The greatest story ever told, about a Savior sent from God to die for you and me. Virgin birth inside a stable, work the timber in his hands, gathered men to make disciples, telling of the Lord's commands. See blinded eyes now opened, and prisoners set free. The hopeless stand forgiven, the sinner's soul washed clean. I'll tell about the greatest story, the greatest story ever told, the author of eternal life for you and me. I tell this story of my hero, whose love has won my heart, penned in heaven oh so long ago, unchanging since the start. Tom Sawyer, and I've heard of Huckleberry Finn.
So there's no God in heaven, did I hear you say? Well, who makes the sunrise day after day? Who colors the rainbows red, green and blue? Who covers the flowers with fresh morning dew? Who gives a love to the wife in your arms? And who gives the babies their smile and their charms? Who gives contentment to dad saying grace? And who gives the wisdom to mom at your place? Tell me who made all this great universe, that man in his wisdom has often made worse. I'll wait for your answer, I'm glad that it's you. You'll find God's replacement if you say he's not true. In your arms, and who gives the babies their smile and their charms? Who gives contentment to dad saying grace? And who gives the wisdom to mom at your place? Who gives the love to the wife in your arms? And who gives the babies their smile and their charms? Who gives contentment to dad saying grace? And who gives the wisdom to mom at your place?
The lovely Trudy Hintz with that song, simply called Who. And trust me, knowing what I know these days and understand these days, I wouldn't like to be the one saying God is not real, Jesus is not real. That won't come from my mouth. But I do like this one from Reg Poole, Jesus Who. I love the response from this young girl that he sings about.
A gospel band was playing on a Sunday in the park, and a crowd looked on for laughs as idlers do. A pretty lassie told about her love for Jesus Christ, and a jeering voice demanded, Jesus who? Jesus who? He asked. I didn't catch your boyfriend's other name. Is he a fullback for St. Kilda? Does he follow the racing game? Jesus. Just what keeps him hanging around a pretty girl like you? And what corner does he drink at? Jesus who? She turned and calmly faced him, and we waited for a sign of anger or the tears of wounded pride. But the story of her sorrows was written in her eyes as she raised her head and smilingly replied, Jesus, who, she said, dropped by to tell us many years ago, we profit nothing if we gain the world and lose our souls, who showed us all what miracles our love and faith can do, and tried to build a better world for me and you. Jesus, who forsook the glory of the kingdoms of the world to walk the earth a gentle, humble man, who chased the money changers from the temple and who healed the sick with just the blessing of his hands, taught us all to build our lives upon the solid rock of truth, lest our hearts by pagan prophecies be stirred, who said, I go but to prepare a place for you, all the earth may pass away, but not my word. Jesus, who said, little children come to lead the world in love, and when his time on earth was nearly through, crucified, spoke sadly from the cold and bitter cross, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Jesus, who, she said, once taught us how to love our fellow man, and though some of us may scorn him, we are all part of his plan. If you really want to know him, I can introduce you to my friend and yours, the self-same Jesus who once lived and loved and died for me and you.
The great Reg Poole, Jesus who, yes, the same Jesus once died for you and me. And we are all part of his plan, as he said through that song. Well, that's brought me to the end of the program. I hope you enjoyed the program today, and let me leave you with this little thought. Spread a little sunshine, give a little love. It's not hard to do. John McSweeney is going to take us out with Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Have a great week. Take care, keep smiling, look out for each other, and don't forget to shine your light.
But thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. This world of toil and snares, if I falter, Lord, who cares? Who with me my burden shares? None but thee, dear Lord, none but thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus is my plea. shore. Just a closer walk with thee. Grind of Jesus is my plea.